Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships for good. Hello everyone. Welcome to Under Construction. In today's video, you will discover: do you know the warning signs of a toxic friendship? Why are you stuck in a toxic friendship? What are the signs that you are being taken advantage of because you are in a toxic friendship? Let's get started. Sometimes you and a friend just don't click like you used to. You may need to break up with a friend at some point, whether because you two have grown apart or the friendship has become toxic. Here are some signs that it's time to call it quits on a friendship. You may feel that you and a friend are no longer compatible at some point, whether you discover that you have fewer interests or believe they have been treating you differently recently and are detracting from your life more than they are adding to it. As in a romantic relationship, you may know it's not working out, but breaking up with them is easier said than done. However, there are times when it is necessary to cut ties with a friend. We crave connection and the ability to form a pack around ourselves. We may have different groups of friends for different reasons, such as those who enjoy going on adventures and those who indulge our homebody side, and healthy friendships allow us to be authentic, comfortable, and loved. The common thread in working friendships is having a companion who makes you feel cared for and supported. Connections can become toxic at times, and while it can be difficult to cut a friend off, it can also be exhausting. In the long run, it is better to cut ties and surround yourself with people who appreciate and support you. If you're unsure whether to cut someone out of your life, here are 9 signs it's time to say goodbye. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 1, the friendship is always one-sided. Any type of relationship, whether platonic, familial, or romantic, should be a two-way street. However, if you discover that a particular friendship is consistently one-sided, it may be time to say goodbye. It's not a mutual friendship if you pour your energy into someone who doesn't reciprocate. If you notice that your friend only appears when they need something or are going through a difficult time, but then goes silent or provides very little in your time of need, it's time to say goodbye to this friend. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 2, they betray your trust. Trust is an essential component of any relationship, and once lost, it is difficult to regain. There are minor and major betrayals in friendships that damage trust. If it's a minor incident and the hurt friend expresses regret and a plan to regain their trust, the affected friend might give them another chance, with caution. Major betrayals, on the other hand, such as seducing a friend's significant other, cheating, or stealing money, are red flags. That friendship might not be worth revisiting at all. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 3, they will not keep your secrets. Along the same lines as being able to trust your friend, you should ensure that they keep private matters private. You must have faith in your friends to uphold your confidence. Because many of the topics you discuss will not be particularly private, it is generally acceptable for your friend to tell their other friends. However, any decent friend will respect your wishes if you make it clear that you do not want a particular topic discussed. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 4, they are extremely negative and pessimistic. Everyone goes through ups and downs, but if your friend is more pessimistic than optimistic, it may be time to call it quits. If a friend constantly expresses negativity without making an effort to change, it may be time for some distance. The majority of people, particularly friends, has empathy and sympathy for others, but you should always prioritize your own needs. If a negative friend is making you feel bad, it seems logical to limit your interactions with them or distance yourself from them. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 5, you don't have much, if anything, to say. Friends can drift apart from time to time, whether you have less in common or your circumstances have changed. If you find yourself talking about little or nothing anymore, your friendship as you once knew it may have ended. You and a perfectly pleasant friend can simply drift apart. Because of how far your paths have separated, it's awkward for you to get together now, even if you were close at one point in your lives. To keep the friendship alive, talk about how your lives have changed or focus on an activity that you both still enjoy. You can, however, choose to spend less time on that friendship. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 6, they either create or attract drama. If your friend is constantly dealing with drama in their life, it may have a negative impact on your friendship with them. For a short time, having friends like this may seem exciting because things are always happening, but it soon becomes clear that these people are always in chaos. You may also notice that the relationships in their life appear to be unhealthy or chaotic. Consider whether you are truly enjoying and benefiting from this friendship or if you are merely involved in the entertainment or drama. And, sooner or later, you'll become a participant in the chaos rather than a spectator. These people are draining. They suck you into their tale of woe, they blame everything on someone else or refuse to keep a steady job while constantly complaining about how broke they are. You may try to help out of compassion, but they never follow your advice, and the same problems persist. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 7. When you say no, they become passive-aggressive. There will be times when you must say no to a friend, whether it's about weekend plans or doing them a favor, and it may be difficult. It's crucial to observe their reactions when you have to say no. Life happens, and sometimes you need time to yourself, and that's okay. If your friend becomes irritated because you are taking time for yourself, this is not a healthy dynamic. When you need to take care of yourself, a friend understands and supports you rather than making it about them or acting passive-aggressively. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 8. They dismiss it when you raise a concern. There are no perfect friendships, and you and your friend should be able to express your concerns when one of you is hurt or needs to address a problem. If you are unable to do so, there may be a problem with your friendship. An immature friend may tell you that you're wrong or that you're overreacting. They may immediately blame you for the problem and deny any involvement. A good friend, on the other hand, will listen to you out respectfully even if they disagree with you on something. They will be concerned with your feelings and point of view. However, it's possible that friends who can't have a rational conversation about your relationship's problems aren't worth keeping. Signs to get rid of your toxic friendships. Number 9. They make you feel worse rather than better. If you're with a friend, they should make you feel better rather than worse. If the latter is true, it may be best to call it quits. If you notice that whenever you spend time with a certain friend, you feel worse afterwards, take a close look at what's going on. Consider the following. Do they frequently regard you as less important than they regard themselves or others? Have they consistently pointed out your faults? Do they make fun of you in a way that says, "Oh, I'm only kidding," but it's still hurtful? Then, it may be best to call it quits. As you work to build a better, greater version of yourself, click here to see the video that you might find entertaining. As soon as I upload a new video, you can be notified by subscribing to the channel and pressing the notification bell. If you want to see more of this type of content, please click the like button and share it with your friends and family. Here is your question of the day. Do you believe you attract toxic people to yourself? Leave your answer in the comments section below or any other outlining factors to help this community flourish. Thank you for taking the time to watch Under Construction.